Hey, what's up guys? It's Omar here once again with another video for you guys and you guys only. Today we're going to be pretty much swapping the current tire that I have. It's from Craft and Ride. Recently I wanted to actually give it a shot for the Enduro tire. I've actually heard a lot of great reviews about this tire, so we're going to give it a shot. We're also going to be adding some LifeSavers to the hub. So with that being said, let's get into the video. If you guys like this content, make sure you like, subscribe, do all of the above that normally everybody says to do. So go ahead and get that done. With that being said, let's get into the video. Alright, so pretty much what we're going to be utilizing on this video is going to be the next couple of things, okay? It's essential things that you need in order for you to perform a clean swap of tire for your OneWheel, okay? So you need your 1/4 inch Allen key, that's for your bolts. You need your 1/8 Allen key, that's for your foot pad and everything around the foot pad. You need a stem valve remover. You need a small Phillips screw head driver so that you can actually remove the bottom screws that are pretty much holding on to the harness. You're gonna need 2 2x4s, 2 small pieces and a long piece just so you can break the beads of your tire. You're gonna need your koozie with your drink. Definitely not drinking anything that's alcoholic here, but I do have a LaCroix. You're gonna need some armadillos, and you're gonna need some water with soap to put the beads back in your tire. So with that being said, let's get into the video. Are you ready? Let's go. Alright, so far we're gonna go ahead and do this. So we pretty much have this thing right here off. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and put that off, which I'm pretty sure you guys know exactly what I'm about to do. There's 3 connections here that you are gonna be in charge of. So you have to definitely take your foot pad off. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and move this little locking thing here for your connector. You're gonna go ahead and move it counterclockwise, and then it should pull. Easily, just like that, should be able to remove your foot pad. We're gonna go ahead and take these screws off from here. All right, so now that we have this, we're gonna go ahead and take these plates off, and we should be able to turn this around. Take these other 2 screws that are right here, because if you don't take these screws, your fender won't come up. You have to make sure you take that off. Remember, they're the smallest ones that actually hold on to your controller fender. So now you slide this off. You have both of these things off right here. Now you have this small protector that is right here. You remove this as well. Obviously trying to clean that up. So now what you want to do is you have 2 things that you got to take off. So you have this connector here. Same thing, counterclockwise. Push to the back and then pull out. What you're gonna do is you're gonna flip her over. You're gonna go ahead and grab this connector here. Take this, you could say it's like a locking, it's like a secure, like a locking secure for this specific thing, for this specific connection. So you're gonna go ahead and press this really hard down. And just like that, you should be able to take it off, pull it out with your hand. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your Phillips screwdriver, and then you're gonna take this small screw that goes tightened right here. Once you have this, there's this small little secure that they say that you don't need, but it's just better if you keep your board as stock as possible. That's what I like to do with my board. So I'm gonna set this aside, and then there's this plate right here, the small plate that goes in here. It also has 2 screws. So you want to go ahead. Damn, that one was actually loose. Dangerous, man. You got to make sure that your OneWheel is tightened at all times. Don't forget to do that, guys. It's an essential. You're gonna take this little plate off now, okay? Set it aside as well. And you have your hub that's ready to come out. Now you're gonna grab your 1/4 inch Allen key. So let's go ahead and take this off right here. All right, so we're gonna just kind of loosen them a little bit, not too crazy. We're gonna loosen them a bit. This side as well. Okay, so now we're gonna just go ahead and take them off all the way. Now we're gonna go ahead and switch up to this side. And we're gonna do the same thing on this side. And I think the most fun part is about to start. I like this part. So we have 4 bolts out. We're gonna go ahead and set this Allen key set to the side. We're gonna go ahead and put our OneWheel this way. And we're just gonna easily. Actually forgot one thing, guys. I apologize. Make sure you also take this little plate from the other side as well. Make sure you take this one off as well, or else it won't pop out. The hub won't come out. So take these plates off. Right now, I'm just pretty much gonna go ahead and there you go. We're gonna take the whole system off and set it here. We're gonna take a sip out of limoncello drink. And this is where the fun part comes once again. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the stem valve cap off. Now we're gonna go ahead and you're gonna go ahead and grab your stem valve remover. You're gonna remove this right here. All right, so now that you have your stem valve here, you're gonna set it aside. You're gonna let all the air out. So this is all the air out. Now we are ready for the beat up. You ready for the beat up? Okay. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1. There you go. Okay, so we have the bead taken off. All right, so for this section here, for actually the next part, you're definitely gonna need to put some gloves on. That's if you want, you don't have to. Pretty much what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the hub off. You could actually remove your 2x4s away because we're done breaking the beads, and that's probably the only reason why you would need the beads. So right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and actually before we do that, man, just pop this open. Let's pop this open because we need to get some potassium in our system so that we have great energy doing this. Banana, limoncello, on point with the koozie. Shout out to the Float Live. Shout out to Jeff McCosker for putting out a great video when it comes down to exchanging tires, swapping tires, doing all that stuff. He's probably done the cleanest job I've ever seen. So shout out to you, man. Shout out to Bodie. Shout out to Jake Leary. Shout out to Elijah. Shout out to everybody over there. Jesse, the Flying Hawaiian. By the way, the ORL, phenomenal. Definitely a goal. Maybe one day, who knows. I gotta practice a lot. But I want to say that OneWheeling is probably one of the funnest sports that there is out there, especially with these like third-party companies that come up with such things as better tires, and better styles. All right, so now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and do this to your tire. You're gonna go ahead and grab this section here. And you're gonna pull it here. You're gonna do it like this. And then you're gonna go ahead and just grab it, pull it like that, and it should come out almost instantly. There you go. So I'm gonna say something about this tire. This tire, I didn't do a review for it, but I do think that it's a great tire. I like this tire. This tire, I got it from Craft and Ride, like I said before when the video started, is the SMC compound, which is the softer compound. They have the MCC, which is the harder compound. Obviously harder compound, rougher ride, so on and so forth. The ride on this, I want to say like 12, 13 PSI, it's probably the best ride you have. So I really like this tire, I'm not gonna lie. But definitely I wanted to swap it for something different, which is the Enduro. Everybody has the Enduro, so I want to give a shot to the Enduro. So with that being said, let's get into putting this on. So we're just gonna go ahead and grab the hub, our fingers, all this stuff. By the way, armadillos. Shout out to armadillos, man. They're so awesome, dude. You guys came up with such amazing thing when it comes down to, you know, keeping your tires protected and all that stuff, man. It's so awesome to see that. You know, OneWheel community is great. You know, there's just so many people out there who give you so many awesome tips and things like that. So I hope I'm one of those guys. So that means we have to install the tire this way. So now to put this on, you just slide it in this way. You just rub it this way, and you do the same exact thing on this side. There you go. And just like that, baby, we have the Enduro tire on. Now we're gonna go ahead and install these puppies. We're gonna go ahead and get these on. We're gonna finish up the process. I don't have a compressor here, so that means that I'm gonna have to go to the gas station and put some air on this. All right, so as far as I'm concerned, I think Jeff McCosker said on the video is that on this section right here, you have to make sure you pull as hard as you possibly can so it can actually stretch over to this side. He said to pull this. Oh, there you go. Oh. Yeah, you really have to use a lot of strength doing this. Okay. So we have one done. Now we're gonna go ahead and get this one on. It's actually pretty easy to put it on. You just really have to use a lot of strength. Definitely not saying it's impossible, but you do need some strength. 1, 2, 3. There you go, guys. So we have Enduro tire with LifeSavers on this thing. So pretty much what we're gonna do is we're gonna take her to get some air. We're gonna pretty much come back and adjust all the setup once again. Put this baby back. All right, so I'm headed to go put some air on the tire right now. I do have to invest in an air compressor because this is a hassle, but regardless, I'm excited. The Enduro tire, LifeSavers. These tires, they play a big part in how you ride, how comfortable you feel with your board. It takes a lot of, you know, it plays a lot. Enduro tire, here I come, baby. I'm gonna go pump you up, baby. Woo! Like Jesse, the flying Hawaiian said, excited. Hope you're excited. We're here at the gas station, guys. Look it right there. It's the air pump, baby. So I think the beats popped already. We should be good to go. So the beats popped, guys. Let's go back to setting her up. All right, so now that we have put the LifeSavers, the Enduro, the beats are pretty much popped, we're gonna go ahead and add some armadillos to this tire and just get this going, finish it up. So what you wanna do is you wanna put some of this in here. So we're just gonna add that much. Clean this up right here. We're gonna go ahead and grab our stem valve remover. We're gonna put this baby back in here, seal it up really well. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and reassemble our board back, put it back in place. Go ahead and grab this over here. This is my compressor, by the way. So we're gonna go ahead and add. So we're gonna go ahead and just put these bolts in here by hand, and then we're gonna tighten them up afterwards. And then we're gonna just tighten them up with our actual 1/4 inch Allen key. Hope you guys are enjoying this video. If you made it this far, make sure you hit that like button. If you made it this far, make sure you subscribe. If you've made it this far, God bless you for real. So let's go ahead and tighten these up. Tighten it just kind of light, not too aggressive, so that it can kind of grab onto that part that it needs to grab onto, and then we'll tighten it when we finish everything up. That's not tightened. There. Go ahead and grab right here. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna connect this here. We're gonna connect this here. Okay. Tighten that up. We're gonna go ahead and get one of these screws. Lay this in there. I did notice that these screws were actually falling out, so now we're gonna just flip her over. So just go ahead and tighten that up. Don't tighten it too much. You don't want to strip these screws. Just make sure it's tightened so that it can actually hold on to what it's supposed to hold on to. Put this in here, and once it hooks, make sure you pull this little head here. Make sure you actually allow it to snap all the way. It should look the same like that, locked. Because you don't want to be riding your wheel and suddenly you just go eat shit because you didn't tighten something up right. We are getting to the last parts of this video, guys. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys subscribe, like, share with your people, share with your OneWheel friends. Here we go. Two. Actually, forgot one thing. This small plate. Just tying that up real quick. I'll finish up when you started, right? There you guys have it, folks. Here's a swap of my Craft and Ride tire to the Enduro tire. This thing feels like it's amazing. I can't wait to take it out on a ride. Shout out to Float Life for the LifeSavers as well for my board. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate it. That being said, if you guys like this video, man, make sure you like, subscribe, do all of the above, man. And thank you so much for swinging by to your boy's channel. I appreciate that. Take care of yourself. God bless. Float on, my dudes.